Austin, good to see you. No surprise here, but happy retired couples are also financially healthy. Today, we are taking a closer look at the topics that successful couples asked one another in order to become successful and happy retirees. And first, you say you really should discuss retirement expectations long before you've retired.
Yeah, Aaron, I think this one only makes sense, right? Is that we know one of the biggest stressors for anybody, whether you're retired or not, is financial decisions. So when you're looking at that potential retirement date, we want to be addressing a few questions long before that date arrives. And some of those may be, right, how are we going to spend our time together? We have much more time when we're with our significant other and spouse in retirement than we did when we were going to the office perhaps for 8 or 9 hours a day and juggling all the demands of family life. Also, what things do we want to do in retirement, right? Not only what are you retiring from, which I think most people think about that, right? But not enough people think about what are you retiring to? What is my
Mhm.
day-to-day life going to look like? How am I going to fill my time? And then the last one I would say is just make sure you have a realistic grasp on your current income and spending heading into retirement.
Right. Well said. And that leads us into point number two, which is that's something that's you need to regularly discuss current and future income and spending together. Studies show that couples with long-term financial happiness have those joint financial discussions.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Aaron. That key word is regularly, right? We all are familiar with we plan out a year, maybe income, expenses, everything sounds good. And then the car breaks down, the HVAC goes out, whatever happens. We know life tends to happen and happen very quickly. So I would say, at a minimum, it's a good practice just to get together with your spouse once a quarter and have a checkup, right? It could be over a dinner with a glass of wine. That makes it a little bit more tolerable, right, for many of
Mhm.
us. And just have those discussions of what is our income over the last 3, 4 months, right? What are our expenses? Are we on target or are we below target, right? Are we spending more than we thought? Or perhaps we're under and we want to spend more. And what is it on? Right? Making those decisions and having that open kind of line of communication really helps stave off kind of any disasters lurking in the future.
Right. We want to enjoy that retirement, not be stressed about it. Exactly. And third, you say acknowledge differing needs and wants. I feel like this is good relationship advice no matter where you are in your life.
So true, Aaron. So true. And I think heading into retirement, right? Perhaps we have this big bucket of money, and one person wants to spend it on some things, and the other person does not, right? That's really not all that atypical. But I think just acknowledging that we can have differing wants and needs, and it's okay. And that's where really the role of a qualified advisor comes into play is how can we make your retirement plan work for all parties? Because at the end of the day, even though we are married and we kind of view things as one, we're still two independent people, and having those differing wants and needs is simply okay, and let's figure out a way to make it work. That's
Mhm.
really the role of a trusted financial professional.
Right. Besides, it may change. I may want something in early retirement and something else in late retirement. Great point. I love that you always value these conversations, Austin. If somebody would like your help asking their significant other these questions, what's the best way to reach you?
Yes, you can send us an email at info@patriotwealthnc.com or give us a call at 919-322-4113.
All right. Austin, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.